The beauty of life is that regardless how dark that room feels, you could always turn to perspective. Hello, Mordy here. Welcome back. Episode 2. Oh, I believe in this project so much, and I feel very fortunate to be given the opportunity to do this, to allow me, to give me the permission to contribute a little bit in that journey, navigate together those waters of life and find the best version of yourself, of myself. So let's do it. Let's dive into the lyrics. Witness the dusk, put away the light, wake up the night. Something that I think is super precious and I think is worth it of mentioning. It's that darkness is nothing on its own, has no substance on its own. Darkness is only defined by light, but the lack of light. You can add darkness, you can only retrieve light. However, default modus operandi, the default passive state of reality is darkness. Meaning, light needs to be turned on. It's interesting, it's the dichotomy. Darkness has no substance on its own, yet, if I don't do my part, if I don't bring light into the picture, I will be left with only darkness. There's times in life where we feel darkness is taking over. There was a good time, whether it was genuine or whether it was artificial, fabricated, but sometimes it could be genuine. It's a good one. It's a lightful one. And then we see darkness slowly taking over, and we see it's coming. I see darkness pushing away light. So I see how the dusk, it's waking up the night. The light, it's living, and the night is entering. On the glass of my window, where the ink of my breath, I drew out in my chest. Imagine a person watching on the window and witnessing how darkness is slowly approaching. And yes, it will take over, and you know it, and it's going to happen. And you're breathing over it with your warm breath and on the cold window, on the cold glass. You start drawing what's in your chest, what's in your feelings, your frustrations, your fears, pictures of your limitations. It's pictures of my tears from thousands of years that just don't fade away. And yes, you are afraid. And yes, you feel this darkness, it's already here. As you finish drawing your fears on the glass, darkness already is in the room. It didn't even knock on the door. It just made its way in. The shape of a fortress trying to escape with no door. Just a guy, the way out of my mind. These fears, this darkness, the heaviness of my heart have constructed, have erected these strong, imposing walls of imprisonment. Your own limitations, your own constraints are just opaquing your light. But it was turned off, it was extinguished. You fell defeated by darkness. But it's not over. And see the face of the dawn. And this is the beauty of life. The beauty of life is that regardless how dark that room feels, the darkness is so thick that it feels like you can't even move. You could always turn to perspective. You gotta nurture perspective the right way. It is true. But hopefully, that's what we're doing over here. And you could just break through with no torches, no lights, knowing the way out of your mind, out of that fortress, if you have the right tools on your mental shelf, on that little coffer in your heart and your mind, where you keep your good, genuine, healthy perspective, then you could always take it out. And then you could start the journey. You could start walking the path towards liberating yourself from darkness. Let's play the chorus. And see the face of the dawn, when the sun wakes up the day with a smile of light. If I just open my eyes and see. It's all about perspective. It's not the end, but it's the beginning. It's definitely the fertile, the healthy, strong soil where to plant the great next choice. Even when it's dark, if you're able to see perspective, then you start seeing hope. You start seeing the beginning of trust, the beginning of hope, the face of the dawn, when the sun wakes up the day with a smile of light. It's your perspective that will bring back light into the picture. It's your perspective that would make your day smile. Don't wait for the day to smile at you. Allow your perspective to awaken that smile in the day. We just need to open our eyes and see. Beautiful people, I hope together we could build a beautiful thing. I have trust in this project. Tell me which topics we'll be speaking about. Suggestions. We'll catch up on your comments. If the next song is not the topic that speaks to you, that you need at the moment, they will be the third one or the fourth one or the fifth one. But it definitely will get there, and we'll get to try to cover as many topics as possible. I'm very excited for the next song also. Really, I think it's really different. I think it's special. We'll get inspired and empowered together. Thank you, thank you, thank you. See you in the next one. Bye-bye. The face of the dawn, when the sun wakes up the day with a smile of